Have you guys been wondering how people have been getting to the boats? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys multiple different ways that we can get to these cargo ships. And I'm sure you didn't know, but you also can get to the sailboats as well. There's one way with the blue dumpster that you could do anywhere on the map, but the only stipulation about that is that you might not have it unlocked if you haven't gone through your missions or your cities, and I'm also not entirely sure when you unlock it. So if you are somebody who's recently unlocked that, feel free to let us know when we get that unlocked, because I'm really just not too sure about that. The second way is to just go to some of the specific spots on the map where the first glitch does work if you don't have the trash cans unlocked. To do the first way, you're going to want to go into your drops, add an object, go over to the props, and then find the blue trash can, the dumpster, closed blue. It can be open if you have it. It's just a little bit trickier to get the board to stay in the middle if you don't have it. If your board is in your left hand, you're going to want to stand on the right side of the trash can. And if your board is in your right hand, just stand on the left side because you want your board to get as center as you can. After you get the board like that, you're just going to want to start sprinting. Once you're sprinting, then you can hold your RB button down and then run straight at the board. It might not work on the first time, but after you get it a few times, you should launch. The color of love. Is alive. There it is. We've got launched. Once you're in the sky, you can set a session marker. Reset to your session marker. And just fly to any of the ships that you think you could get to. I went back to the one that I was already at. That's funny. Once you're here, you just set a session marker. Make sure you set your session marker, otherwise you're going to end up going back to San Amsterdam when you reset. And I'm sure you don't want that to happen after you've spent a couple tries maybe getting that launch glitch down. This spot is pretty cool. You know, you get a couple friends over here, you can start throwing a little throwdown. Or, you know, you can put some QTOs down and get a little QTO sesh going. Have a good time over here on the cargos. I'm glad that they added the mesh collider back, because honestly, I've been on the cargo ships before during the CPT, but we just really couldn't post anything about that because, you know, under NDA and whatnot. For the second method, you're going to want to go directly right here on the map. This is the direct spot that you're going to want to go to. You're going to want to climb one of these yellow rails, turn around, push your left stick forward, press B, and then you'll stand right here. Again, you're going to want to turn around and set a session marker. Press RB to call your board, and then RB to drop it again. Once it's hanging right there, you can just do the same method, and you will float. The launch does kind of vary a little bit. After you get it a few times, you should be able to get a decent launch. That's good enough to send you to one of the boats. I'm going to test this on height 3 and see if it differs. Yeah, so I did this on height 3, and it seems like I'm getting launched a lot higher. So maybe, you know, try to change your height just to get launched for the first time. Because I did get a lot better of a launch here. I'm definitely going to be able to go to this bridge right here now. Hey! Yeah, so I've made it over to this bridge now. And honestly, I probably could have made it to one of the cargo ships if I had tried. But it is what it is. Yeah, so it definitely seems like height 3 is giving us like the best launch to be able to go to that cargo ship over to the right. For the next step, this one is also another one that kind of random varies how far you'll get launched. You'll set a session marker right here, jump onto this barrel, and then grab your board. And you should get launched like this. That's what the launch should look like. And with this launch, you should be able to make it to any of the sailboats. You want to make sure you're falling slowly and fall as flat as you can because you don't want to bounce. There we go. There's really no point to being here except taking a really cool photo, so let me just get that real quick. There is one more that I'm going to try, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it in this video. I have seen it, but it's over here in Rolling Waves. Body to body to body to body to body to body to head. To do this launch glitch, you fall down, and if you're in regular, you tap LT, and if you're in goofy, you tap RT. I have yet to get this glitch to work for me, but I've heard that if you do it, the launch is pretty consistent. That was some sort of launch, that's for sure. You get kind of launched a little bit. Although this launch doesn't really consistently send me straight. It keeps sending me at the wall. So we'll see. I do think that the blue trash can is the one that's the best if you've got that one. It consistently sends you into the sky. You can set a session marker every single time. And honestly, I think you'll be able to get that the best. I've tried that so many times. And I'm just going to pull out that blue trash can real quick and drop it down just to see how this works. So we'll go over here. Go over to the props. Go down. We've got the blue closed dumpster. Place it right here. Get on top of the dumpster real quick. Set a session marker. Reset myself. Drop it. Run back. Sprinting. RB. Hey. And yeah. So I'm still going to say the blue dumpster is the most consistent launch glitch if you can make that one happen. If you can't, you know, there is a few other options that you can attempt. But if you don't have the blue dumpster, just work on all the missions and you will get it eventually. Play the game, spend your rip chips, and you will level up enough to get it eventually. For instance, again, I'm just going to drop the dumpster, run on over to it, jump on top of it, stand forward, set a session marker, reset it, drop the board. It's hanging down in the middle. Run back, press RB, and then press A. And again, yeah, I'm launched into the air as high as I can be. And I can go to any one of these boats that I want right now. So personally, this launch glitch is going to be the best one that I can give you. If there is any other launch glitches that you develop or any other speed glitches or anything that we find, I will try to get you the best tutorial that I can. So consider sticking around, consider dropping a follow, consider subscribing to the channel, and checking out some of the other content on the page. Much love, big dubs, and I will see you guys in the next one.